Good afternoon, everyone. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update for today, Monday, 25th of September. It's starting the week, the last week of September. And without big economic data, we are just going to review Chicago Fed National Activity Index still in the negative, minus 0.16, coming from positive 0.07. And at 10:30, we got the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index for September negative, going even more negative from the previous one, minus 17 to minus 18. Manufacturing showing signs of cooling down. I think this will cause a little bit of worries about the economy strength and for recession fears. But I think right now we are trying to think about how long Fed will stick to these higher rates, because higher for longer is still the main sentiment right now, and everything that makes us think that perhaps the Fed will not hold those longer higher rates, it's all good for the stock and equities. So right now I think bad news is good news. So minus 18, I think it provided at 10:30. Let's see how it reacted the markets, because I think it provided a little bit of a push to the upside, a little bit of move higher we are seeing, not big, because right now we are still with a little bit of bottoming tail doji candle right now, approaching noon, approaching lunchtime. But the main thing I would like to remind you, if you didn't check my weekly recap on Saturday, I highly recommend you check that video, because in that video I go through everything you need to know for this week. And one of the things that I am watching, apart from this breakdown that we got last week, I was watching for this bounce or this bounce. Right now looks like buyers are at this level, 14,790, and we are trying to find some legs. It's not a huge day. I mean, this is still a thing, this huge rejection. I'm still watching for a bear flag consolidation into lower band of this consolidation, but at least for now we have a bounce of this from this pivot. So let's see the 30-minute chart, because basically we are at a range. We got this pivot, we got the blue support, and look at these 2 wicks, and then the move higher. It's not a big move higher. We are still in range of pre-market highs. So don't get me wrong, we are not super bullish on the day. We are still in range in value from Fridays, but at least we are seeing some buyers stepping in on key support area of the pivot on the daily. If we go to the 1-minute chart, during pre-market at London Open, this was London Open right here. Look at this move. Look at this move. Huge move that established the lower band of pre-market. And look what happened. For the patients, everything, it's sometimes easier. So look up for your anxiety, and remember that patience and discipline are really important for things like this. Pre-market bottom, double bottom into the open, and then we reclaim pre-market high, and the point of control is being going higher and higher. We got, after this double bottom, a little bit of choppiness up here, but I think this was quite clear, this consolidation towards higher pricing. And right now, even though we are a little bit choppy, I think this double bottom is providing some kind of bullish sentiment for the day. Right now, 0.18. It's still we are seeing some sellers, because in the context of the daily, they are still quite strong, and we are at, basically, if we adjust the pre-market high, we are basically at that level. at that level, 14,900 or even 15,000. I think it's not going to happen today. I think we will have to wait for the rest of the economic data on the week. We have GDP and we have PCE on Friday. But for now, after this double bottom, we are finding some kind of, I think, some kind of opportunities. Not super clear, but at least we find some buyers and some opportunities. Still, I think risk management is key for Mondays, because Microsoft is in the red, Meta is in the red, banks are mixed, as you can see in this section, and the dollar and yields are in the green. If we check dollar daily, I've been covering dollar quite a lot, and look at where we are. We are trying to push 106. We did actually 106.097, so 106 is tapped, and yields are also, after touching the higher end of the range for the 2-year and also on the 10-year, we are, I mean, look at this move. This is just super bullish on the 10-year. 2% today, 4.5% on the 10-year. This is why I think stocks are going to suffer in the midterm. We are talking about more than June 2008 levels. Really bad yields and bad situation for the dollar. And it's quite surprising that at least on equities we are holding, but I mean, be careful with these kind of things, because this market can provide sellers with a lot of confidence. So be really careful. We had established some key levels. There's clear structure for the downside, and I think this is the key. I don't think Nasdaq is going to be able to hold or even push higher. We didn't break pre-market highs. The only thing that is bullish into my eye on the technical side is this double bottom into the open. And look at these levels. So be really careful today. Manage your expectations, because I think today it can turn to be really bad. So as I was saying, let's be patient and wait for Thursdays. Look at these Thursdays, GDP quarter over quarter. We are expecting to see a little bit higher, and also the price index. So initial jobless claims on Thursdays, and on Fridays, remember, core PCE and price index, spending and income. This is going to be huge. Fed's focus is PCE and consumer spending. So I think you have to really be patient. We have some opportunities today to catch some trades, but don't get too confident. There are clear levels that need to be held. Right now, we are a little bit worried about breaking down this level and towards this other level. So be really careful, because I think there's opportunity also to the downside, and there's potential. And remember that on the daily, we are just trying to bounce and find some buyers. Don't ruin your week and your month in the last week of the month. So be really patient and wait for better opportunities when fundamentals show you that at least we are getting some progress in the battle against the inflation. So for that, wait for Thursday and Friday. That's my main recommendation for the week. So that's all from my side. As always, if you found this video useful, please remember to click the like button, support the channel. Thank you for that, for all the support on my weekly recap videos. I think those are very welcome. I put a lot of effort on doing those, so thank you for that. Remember that I also upload videos on market forecasts, market updates, and market recaps. Thank you for your time as always. The trading day is not over yet. I don't have a really good sentiment for the rest of the day. Be really careful with these levels. I can see Nasdaq turning red today again because sellers are quite strong. So be disciplined, manage your risk, wait for Thursday and Friday fundamental data and economic data, and I think you will be better, in a better shape to finish the month of September. Sellers are quite strong. So stay safe, everyone, and see you tomorrow.